Hey, we're live. Say what's up, Kimo.
Hello.
What's going on, y'all? We wanted to do this end of year live stream. It's been a crazy year. Just want to get on here and hang out with y'all and see what y'all are up to. Discuss some goals, see what goals y'all have. Just talk photography, and also we're doing a Q&A, and we're also doing website reviews. I'm just trying to set everybody up for success in 2021, and just trying to be helpful in any way that I can. So if you are on the live, say what's up, drop your name, say where you're from, and like I said, we're doing a Q&A, so if you have any questions, just drop them in the chat. Yeah, so Kimbo, 2020,
crazy year.
So what I guess what we'll talk about first is we wanted to talk about goal setting and just things we've done this year, and just how important goal setting is, and not just for your business but life. What do you think, Kimbo, as far as goal setting?
Definitely. I think it definitely has to tie in together some kind of way. So, got to make sure you on track with everything else.
So I told Kimbo, she's funny, man. If you're in the chat, say what's up. If you're watching the replay, hashtag team replay in the comments. And so what was I gonna say? This is the thing with live. You have to.
You were talking about life and business and
right.
goal setting.
So I'm gonna put some pressure on Kimbo. Let me get my water.
Dum dum dum.
So what do you think? Like, what was the biggest thing you learned from photography in 2020?
Man, when you think you already have everything figured out, and you're like, man, this is gonna be my year. it can totally turn around.
Man, I'll go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you know what I'm saying about, when we really thought we had so many plans this year, so many things, we were excited, and to think that, life is unexpected. You have no idea what's ahead. I mean, it's scary sometimes.
Yeah.
So I would say, meaning learning, I would just say be prepared for anything and everything.
Dang.
Yeah.
I like how you did that. You should start a channel. Kimbo's lifestyle.
I don't know if people are ready for that.
Hey, we're supposed to be starting a podcast. You forgot about that, right?
No, I didn't.
I guess this is like a podcast, though. I like it because it's unscripted, and we could just kind of just vibe and talk about anything. Versus a video is like so structured and everything has to be perfect and planned.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like as a creator, you don't want to do that. It gets old. It like kills your Go ahead.
I was gonna say y'all should hear us in the car. We're pretty funny.
Hey, if you're in the comments, say what's up, drop your name. Like I said, we're doing a Q&A. Drop any questions that you have about photography. And like I said, I'm doing website reviews. If you don't have a website, I can do a social media review. So I can review your Instagram, your Facebook. And what I'm doing with this, I wouldn't like criticize anybody or anything. I'm just going to give you helpful tips on just my opinion and stuff that can help you moving forward, with next year, and helping set you up for success. So, but I really like what you touched on that, Kimbo, is how life, everything is just so this year was just so unexpected. And I think, this year was bad. A lot of bad things happened, but it's just so much that we can take away from it.
Yeah.
And it's really like opened our eyes to stuff that we usually don't think about. You know what I mean? And business wise, switching over to the business side, and and it's crazy because I feel like life lessons tie into photography too, and running a business. But I think we learned that you can't get comfortable.
No.
And anything can happen at any point. And it's like y'all seen so many businesses, they went out of business, right? And that's because they weren't really prepared. I don't know on the back end, but I'm willing to bet it's because they weren't prepared, and that they didn't have that ability to pivot. Does it make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's something that you're going to learn with running your business, that unexpected things are going to happen and things aren't going to always go as planned. And you have to learn how to adjust and pivot. If you can't do that, then you're not going to make it. And I think it's one of the hardest things to do, because we like to feel comfortable and we like to just rely on what has always worked. But when we're forced with unexpected events and we have to pivot, it's very uncomfortable. And we just kind of freak out. And it's like, dang, I don't know what to do because I didn't even think about this, or I just wasn't prepared. What's your thoughts on that, Kimbo?
Oh, definitely. When you said pivot and all that, it reminded me of when I went to Target a couple weeks ago. Remember, I told you they kind of got me because I already had a red card, but they switched their marketing and they did it to where you could do debit or credit. You reapply, and it's super cool. But what I'm saying is, Target, who doesn't go to Target? You know, you think you see all the commercials, you see this is a huge corporate company, right? It's crazy money. But even them, I mean, you have to adapt with whatever the world is doing. And you know, be prepared is what I'm saying. So even them, I mean, everyone took a hit this year. Every single company, I feel like. Now, granted, some got better, but then it's like, wow, you know.
Yeah, good point. Hey, and if you're in the chat, can y'all let us know if the audio is good?
Yeah.
Like, you don't even have to speak. You could just do an emoji, like just let us know if the audio is good. Because last time it was pretty bad, and I had some people message me. They were like, "Man, get your audio right."
Trash.
That was all Kimbo.
Whoa.
I'm gonna go on Instagram real quick, y'all, and just let people know I'm on.
Okay.
I feel weird with these headphones in. I feel like I'm talking like super loud. Am I?
No.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go Instagram. What's up, IG? We are live. I don't know if y'all can see that. Me and the wife. We're doing a photography Q&A, talking goal setting. 2020, 2021. We're doing website reviews. So check us out on YouTube right now. I don't know if y'all can see that. Me and the wife. We're doing a photography Q&A, talking goal setting. 2020, 2021. We're doing website reviews. So check us out on YouTube right now. What's up, IG? Okay, I'm back. Man, I was on the wrong thing. Okay, Jermaine. What's up, Jermaine? Appreciate you for stopping by. He said the audio is good.
Yay.
Okay, let me post that to my story. If you're in the chat, say what's up. Where you're from.
Questions. What
you're doing. How's life treating you? How's photography going? If you have a business, how's the business going? Talk to us. Let us know. We just having a hangout. You know, it's about to be a new year, new goals, or should I say, new year, new me?
No.
That's what everybody. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people say that, like, new year, new me. What do you think about that, Kimmo?
I think it's good and bad. I think it's good to write down pros and cons of how you can be a better person / business owner or, you know, photographer. However, I don't think it's, you know, necessary to go crazy and say new me.
Right.
In reality, what are you going to do? Like the clock hits 12 and you're just some new person. Sorry, I'm going crazy.
Okay. Okay, we got some questions coming in.
Okay.
Let's show some love to the viewers. We got Jermaine. What's up, Jermaine?
This is little Lexi.
What's up, Lex?
Say hey.
We got Lex Best 82. My bro, what's up, bro?
Hey, I think I've seen your face before somewhere.
Yes.
He's loyal
supporter. I appreciate you, bro. I see you everywhere. I see you on Instagram, YouTube comments.
Instagram, yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate the support for sure. Jermaine said, what up, what up? Jermaine from Brampton, Canada.
Sweet.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Canada, that's dope. Weren't you just watching some, Kimbo, where they were from Canada or something like that?
Yeah. I watched, don't judge me, guys, 90 Day Fiance, and one of the people.
I watch it too.
Somebody was going to Canada.
Yeah. So what's the weather like?
I was just
where y'all are. What is the weather like? We're in Texas, College Station, Texas. It's so up and down. Like it was freezing at one point, and then when was that come on? A couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was like hot. It's like, where did this come from? it's like so up and down here. So wherever you're from, what is the weather like there? Is it freezing? Is it, just a little bit cold?
And for
Still.
people and for people that don't know where that's at, because no one knows where that's at. I was gonna cut you off, sorry. 45 minutes from Houston, Texas is where we're at. South. Yes, that's where we're at.
Why you always trying to correct me?
Wait, we're not even south. We're north of Houston, aren't we? I don't even know. But we're 45
Don't
minutes from Houston.
don't ask me nothing about that. I don't be knowing.
Oh man.
Hey, people be asking me directions. I'm like, look, I've been here forever and I still don't know where stuff at.
Adrian is always like, we go left or right.
Hey, I could tell you left and right and mention stores, but like remembering streets and stuff like that, hey, I can't help you, fam.
That's for sure.
Okay, we're gonna get back to the chat and see who's in here. Jermaine said right now it's cold, just snowed a couple days ago. Wow. Well, you like snow, Kimbo?
I've only really seen snow one time, and it was only a couple years ago here. And I had a cold at the time, so I couldn't go and enjoy it. But when we say it snowed for like maybe a few hours. Where everything got wet, and then it went away.
Right.
We're not talking about like we're not shoveling it. So that's crazy. So are you booking right now? Are you how big are you a one photographer person or like?
That girl said a one photographer person.
I knew you were gonna catch me.
Hey, I gotta. Let me not cuss. YouTube gonna demonetize me.
Are you by yourself? Is what I was getting at. Do you work for a company?
Do you work for? Yeah, good point.
That's what I was gonna.
Are you by yourself or a team?
Yes.
That's a simple way to put it.
Yes.
That girl makes stuff difficult. Hey, but about snow, as a kid, I've always wanted to see like snow. I thought it was like the coolest thing, right? And then I joined the military. I was stationed in Great Lakes, and it snows like crazy down there. Y'all know that spot, Chicago. Man, it snowed so much, and we were doing like snow watch, and I seen blizzards. And mind you, I'm from Texas, so I never see snow. So when I seen this stuff, I was like, hey, this is not what I expected snow to be like. Like, it was crazy. I seen an all-out blizzard. It was freaking crazy, Kimbo. I was so cold. Like, my hands used to hurt when I go back in the building. It was just like nuts. I don't see how people live like that.
Yeah, the worst it gets down here is just like windy, like
Yeah,
super cold, but it's not really. Yeah.
it was just so weird to me because I never experienced it. So I was like, you know how your body just like be in shock? I'm like, man, in the movies, they make it all look all pretty and stuff. I'm like, that's what kind of, I'm like, I love snow. And then I seen it. I'm like, nah, this ain't it. Nah. Like I said, we just had snow for Christmas in Lexington, KY. Now it's 30 degrees.
We're supposed to have a cold front this week, but when we say, I kid you not, like in Texas where we're at, you don't even put any clothes up. You just keep winter, summer. We don't have seasons like that. So
yeah,
it's cold one day, hot another. Like today, we barely had any sun today. That's the fun thing about
it was a pretty day though.
Oh, it's beautiful. But photography part, you might book a session where you're like, man, it's great tomorrow. It's gonna be great tomorrow. And then you get there and you're like, crap, it is horrible. It's nothing like the day before.
Yeah, it's like so. I don't know if y'all probably haven't seen the memes, but you see people from Texas wearing have on a big jacket and then they have on shorts. And that's true because that's how it is down here. Like you never know what the weather's gonna be like. Like it's crazy how hot it was the other day. It's so random.
Well, it's also too really hard to help people pick out what to wear and like give suggestions
for sessions. Yeah.
Because we don't know.
She said we don't know.
No, so we can get an idea, but it really is hard to determine, especially around now. Because you want to book more because it feels great. Because in Texas it gets crazy hot here, but time just changed for us. So it gets really dark really fast, and then the wind, and then the rain, and then the crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, let's move on. Justin Romello, what's up, bro? Thanks for stopping by. He said, "What's up?" Appreciate you for stopping by.
Your picture, that's a cool pic.
Yeah, that's a dope pic. It's all about the profile pic. You got to have the dope profile pic.
I like the plaid shirt.
Yeah, super dope. Jermaine said, I'm a one-man band right now. Yes, I just started about a year ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So are you booking right now, or like what do you do? What kind of photography?
Okay, so we're gonna roll into. We had a once again, if you're in the chat, say what's up. Like I said, we're doing a live Q&A. We're gonna switch over to website portfolio reviews later on during this live stream, so you could go ahead and drop your website link or your social media account that you want me to just critique and give you tips. You could do that now, so you could, because it's gonna be first come. Whoever picks their stuff first, I'm gonna review those. So you could go ahead and drop that in the chat. I wanted to pit something. So back to what we were talking about when we first got on here. I want to know what's something that you learned in 2020. I'm real big on just reflecting when it comes to the new year and just looking back and just going through all the moments and what mistakes I made, what I've accomplished, realizing, appreciating those accomplishments. But I want to know what's something you learned in 2020. It doesn't have to be photography related. It could be life related, because I think we all learned a lot this year. So I just want to know from y'all what's something that you learned in 2020. So drop that in the chat.
I'll learn something else.
Go ahead. Dang, you learned a lot.
Self-care. Adrian knows me. I'm a very straight up person. If I don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it. But I will say this year, with all the stress going on, because there's anything can happen. Maybe you want to go to the doctor. Like, okay, give example. When this stuff happened, where we're at, I needed to go to the eye doctor. I legit wear contacts and glasses, and Adrian knows I'm very blind. I could not go to the doctor. Like, everything was shut down. And it was very scary to me because I only had so many glasses here, so many contacts, and they were like, yeah, you are shut down. And they were like, we don't know when we're going to open. So I was like, what? So what I'm saying, stuff like that would happen all the time to different people in life. How are you going to react to that? Like,
Yeah.
Are you calm? Are you stressed out? Because I know I'm a very high strung person. So it takes 2 seconds for me to get stressed out.
Hey, she ain't lying. I'm the calm one.
Yes, he's definitely the calm
Y'all probably can tell by my videos though.
Yeah, I'm definitely more I'm a realist, I would say, more than Adrian. Adrian's more like he's in this fairy tale world sometimes. I have to bring him
What?
down. No,
She
but
is.
really,
She
you
tripping.
self-care is everything, as in take time to really reflect on yourself. You
Yeah.
need to care about yourself before you do anything, is where I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Make sure you're 100% where you need to be, because you can't be anything. Photographer, parents.
Oh, don't take it there. Don't take it there.
Worker, business.
Gym alert.
Yeah, any of these things. But anyway, yeah.
Kimbo just be going on and on and on.
No,
I'm messing with you. I'm just messing with you. I'm just playing. See, she can't even take a joke, y'all.
Oh my
God.
God.
This is how she is in real life. If you really want to know.
Yeah.
Nah, but that's a really good point. And like I said earlier, your photography and your business ties into life and life lessons. Mm-hmm. Self-care, Kimberly knows I will go 100 miles per hour every single day. Like, y'all don't see that stuff, but that's how I am. Like,
oh man, he never stops, and it stresses me out.
Yeah,
but
but
really tell him to calm down.
Yeah, like I've had to learn something. I've learned this year is like I get it. We all got goals, and we're all out here grinding and trying to make a living, provide for our families. Just be a better person. But you have to learn how to step back and take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't perform to the ability that you could perform, if you have that self-care. It's okay to take a break. That's something else I've learned. Like, it's okay to take a break. Like, what am I rushing for? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to take a step back from your business. Like, me and Kimberly, we're done. We've been done this year with shoots, and we're taking a step back. We're taking a break to reflect. to
Yeah.
self-care, to come up with a plan for next year. And that's okay. And that stuff's really important. Like, you don't have to push, 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 push. And honestly, I've seen better results when I'm pushing less.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like whatever I'm doing is just like more genuine and it's more me. I'm not as stressed because I'm taking that time to have that self-care, and I'm taking care of myself, which is just going to help me be better at everything else. So does that make sense, y'all? Okay, let's go to the chat. Y'all sending us lots of questions. Justin said, "Can I get a IG website review?" Of course, bro. Like I said, that's what we're doing. So just drop your Instagram name or your website link in the chat, and I'll get to that. Jermaine said he's a one-man band right now. Yes, I just started just about a year ago. About a year ago.
No.
Sky, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. He said, "Do you make business on modeling frequently a train?" I don't know why I said that like that.
Oh,
He's saying my name.
first of all, Adrian want to talk about me talking. Can he read?
Hey, it's the live. It's the live jitters, man. He said, "Do you make business on modeling?" So I'm like, what exactly do you mean? Like shooting models? I'm assuming that's what he's saying, right, Kimmo?
Yeah, I would take that.
I mean, we shoot models, but not as much as we don't really push it as much unless we're doing like a styled shoot or something like that.
Yeah.
We used to do it a lot.
I think unless someone asks you, like reaches out to us and kind of, there's a couple models that we've worked with a few times now.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing. But we don't make it our priority as far as a business type of deal. But it is nice to know models in your area for sure.
I think like shooting models is good for practice. But here's the thing, and I've explained this to Kimbo with the shooting a lot of models, because we used to do it a lot, but I'm like, is this helping us like moving forward? Like, is it connected to our brand and the goals that we have? See, a lot of people shoot things and do different stuff, but it doesn't relate to their future goals. Does it make sense? So it's like you're pretty much wasting your time at that point, unless you're just doing it for practice. You get what I'm saying, Kimbo? Like, so my tip, my advice would be to make sure if you're shooting a lot of models that it aligns with your brand and your business goals. Because I think that whole thing comes from like Instagram, because you see a lot of photographers that just shoot models, but it's like maybe they're not a business. Maybe they just do it for fun. You know what I'm saying? But then on the opposite end, you want a business and you're trying to run a business. So you shouldn't just be shooting models. You see what I'm saying, Kimo? Like, unless you're doing like, I don't know, specific styled shoots and stuff like that, things that can benefit your business and brand, then it makes sense. But to just be shooting them and posting them, but on the opposite end, you're a family photographer, that doesn't make sense. Hopefully that makes sense. You get what I'm saying, right, Kimo? Okay, Jermaine said, right now I'm still trying to figure out what exactly I want to do, so I'm doing a bit of everything for now. Hey, bro, it's nothing wrong with that. I think you said you've been doing this for a year, and it takes a while to figure out what you want to do and the direction you're headed. So, and I've said this in videos, I would recommend shooting a lot of different stuff when you first start to see what you truly love to do, because you're not going to know until you start to shoot it a lot, and then you're like, man, I don't like weddings.
And don't forget, you don't say you have social media accounts. If you don't want to post certain things, do not hesitate to not post things. You know, that's a big thing. Say, I don't know, you still do maternity sessions, but you don't really, that's not your favorite thing, or maybe you don't want to post it. Don't post it. Just heads up.
Yeah, Kimbo's right. Like, you don't post what you want to post what you want to shoot.
Correct.
Like, if you post a lot of families, then most likely that's what you're going to attract. But you know, it's stuff that we don't post because that's not the goal. Like, that's not what we want to shoot, you know, so.
Oh, little Lexi.
Okay, we're still in the chat answering y'all's questions, trying to get caught up. I learned to become very patient more often this whole year in 2020. I like that, Scott. Yeah, patience is,
yep.
Excuse me, it's something that you have to work on constantly. You know, I feel like you could. Yeah, Kimbo. Yeah, she definitely needs to work on patience. I feel like I'm a very patient person.
Adrian is by far the most patient person I've ever dealt with in my life and been with.
Yeah.
Friend or husband or well, I've never been married before. Boyfriend.
Okay. And Scott, thanks for stopping by. I'm trying to say that to everybody because I truly appreciate y'all for stopping by just to hang out. What's up, Dan? Thanks for stopping by. He said, hello, started my side hustle with basketball portrait photography. Cool.
Nice.
You don't really see that a lot. In 2020, learned that it's better to focus on one particular niche rather than be a jack of all trades, master of none. I love that.
Love that. You need
I
to put a
love that.
trademark on that because people don't do it, obviously.
Yeah, I like that. Dan been watching the videos, hopefully. I talk about that in my videos, and I just recently got a question. Somebody pretty much asked me, should they focus on one niche or shoot multiple things? And Kimbo knows how I feel about this. We've gotten into an argument about it before. Because she's like, no, we need to shoot everything and show it. Why would we just show one thing? And I'm like,
because I've always been not money driven. I shouldn't say that word, but I've been really careful about showing people what all we can do, and kind of wanted to see, I don't know, what's the market in our area, like, what's needed.
I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And see, that's the thing with this whole niching down and just shooting one thing. I think you should focus on that once you're kind of like established and you're trying to just level up and like charge more, because you're going to be able to charge more when you're a specialist at that one specific type of photography. But I feel like in another way, it can kind of hold you back because you feel like you have so much more to show and offer, but you don't show it. You know what I'm saying? But you can still book. You could post one thing and be that specialist at newborn photography and still book other stuff. I think that's why a lot of people get scared with niching down because they want to shoot multiple things and they feel like if they just show that one thing that they're not going to book anything else. But that's far from true. Charlotte, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. She said hello, tuning in from Arc. What does it say? I can't even see. Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing at two different things. You and then Lex is looking straight at me.
So what does it say then?
What? Arkansas?
It's Arkansas.
Is that how you say it? No.
That's how I say it. No, I'm just playing. I'm not funny. Jermaine said, yeah, I've learned to take better care for myself also. Seems to be a trending thing with 2020. Self-care. In 2021, let's have better self-care, more self-care. I've been telling Kimbo, like, I need to go get a massage just to have some more self-care and release all the stress and bad vibes and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You got to treat yourself. Okay. Justin said, I took the time to learn as much about the stock market as possible. I want to make trading my main income so I can spend all my time doing photography. LOL. Hey, that sounds like a good plan. I like that. I've learned a little bit. I've told Kimbo too. I've learned a little bit about stocks, but I got a lot to learn. I've been like investing like a little money, but I definitely got to get my knowledge up on it. But I mean, man, that seems like a very big thing right now. Just investing in the stock market. So yeah, that's great.
I think I said it right. Arkansas.
It's Arkansas. It's Arkansas.
I looked it up.
It's Arkansas. Thanks for stopping by. It says, I've learned to enjoy and focus primarily on my family. Life is sometimes too fast paced, and I needed the quarantine to slow down and focus on what's in front of me. Oh my God, I love that.
Preach it, preach it.
Oh, I felt that. I felt that for real. You want to elaborate?
We are homebodies, so we definitely can second that for sure. We like to stay at home. We like to be in our own little bubble, and we get criticized a lot from our families sometimes from that. But I will say, meaning our parents, because we really don't like to go out. We really just don't. It's very important to think about it. As this year has taught us that life is very short. We don't know what's going to happen, who's going to pass, who's going to get sick. So appreciate the time with your family and definitely take take that in.
Yeah, I love that. I love that like so much. My son was recently here, and um, we were just spending a lot of quality time with him. And I definitely can agree that I say it's funny because I say this stuff all the time. I tell Kimbo like life moves so freaking fast. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
And I feel like with social media, it's so much going on. It's so much noise. There's so many distractions. It's just easy to get lost in all that stuff and like forget about like the stuff that's really important and like family and just the stuff that matters. You know, that's why I take breaks from social media. Like if y'all follow me on Instagram, I'll post and then I won't post for like a week or 2 weeks because I need that. That's
Mhm.
like part of my self-care because I know when I need to step back and I need to be more in touch with myself and my family and my life. And I can't do that if I'm distracted. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Or if I'm so invested in social media or whatever. I love that. Like I said, this year stopped me from doing so many things, but also opened doors for so much more. So I've learned to slow down and wait to see/look for the blessings in every situation.
Oh,
Man,
that's good.
I love that. It's crazy. Like this year has been so crazy and just, a lot of bad stuff has happened, but I feel like a lot of good, excuse me, a lot of good has came out of it also.
Yes, definitely.
So that's definitely a blessing. And I think everything happens for a reason. So everything that happened this year, I think it was supposed to happen. I think we all needed that time to slow down and reflect and spend more time with our families and just realize, how important life is and how short it is. What do you think, Kimbo?
Kind of like when I was telling you the other day. Let's say you have a list of stuff you have to do and you don't accomplish those goals or whatever it is that day. Think of all what you just said, Lex. I preach this all the time. Um, is what did you do today? You got out of bed.
Mm-hmm.
You made your bed. You woke up healthy. You're okay. Everything's okay because it's not gonna go always as planned, no matter what it is, life itself. But definitely look at the positives for sure.
Yeah, that's something that has helped my mindset. Like, and Kimbo has helped me a lot with this. Is just realizing those small wins because
Mhm.
I'm always looking at the bigger picture, the future, but sometimes you have to like condense that stuff and just look at the now and what you've accomplished now. You know what I'm saying? So something that has really helped me with just my mindset and productivity is I even have stuff like wrote down right here. Like I'll write down. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's all
You're right. So
uh,
tiny.
yeah, but I'll write down like small tasks and it helps me be more productive and just focus on little things instead of just thinking so big all the time because you can get distracted like that and I'll just check them off and it makes me feel better. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? That I'm just checking them off and I'm feeling more accomplished versus me not writing down nothing and just thinking in my head a million things and I don't get nothing done. And
Right.
then I feel like bad and I feel unproductive. Like I constantly have these mental battles with myself. I've talked about it in the video, like um, just putting myself down and thinking I'm not doing enough and stuff like that. Maybe y'all can relate or not, but that's just how I am. Scott said, "What's your biggest challenge when you're doing photography, A Train?" That's a great question.
Probably me. I'm,
What?
I'm being funny.
My biggest challenge. Hmm. What do you think my biggest challenge is, Kimbo?
Hmm. The unknown of people. Like there's been times where we killed a session, man. We're like, man, that was awesome. Everything was great. Everybody was nice, good weather, good everything. And then we don't get any response back. So then you're like, what? But in reality, they're fine. The pictures are great. They love the pictures. They're just not enthused as you are. So I would say the unknown of people. Like just
That's that's your biggest challenge. That ain't my biggest challenge.
damn.
I would say my biggest challenge is, man, that really makes me
I
think.
don't
Like,
know. Yeah, I don't know yours.
um, in the beginning stages, the biggest challenge for me has always been like learning the like people side of it, like communication.
Mm,
Remember, Kim, I used to struggle with that. Like
yeah.
just like how to like talk to people, how to not be awkward. I'm not an awkward person, but if I'm nervous, I feel like I can act a little bit awkward. I would say that's been my biggest challenge, but I definitely feel a lot more comfortable with, you know, talking to my clients and getting good expressions out of them and just making sure, you know, my communication is good with them. But that was a tough challenge for me because I don't talk a lot and I'm a loner. So getting out and interacting with people was kind of tough for me.
I would definitely agree. I believe it or not, Adrian's actually a really well. He's gotten better, but he's a very shy person.
Yeah, super shy.
Very quiet, very quiet.
Yeah. In school, like I was that person that I didn't talk. I had like my little circle of like 2 friends that I talked to, but if you was outside of that, you wouldn't hear nothing from me.
Sorry, I
Okay.
keep doing a lot. These dogs are going crazy.
Okay, so if y'all just hopped on a live, we're just talking life, 2020 lessons, moving forward to what you should do in 2021, self-care. But we're also doing a Q&A, so drop your questions in the chat. And towards the end of this live, we're going to move into website and social media reviews or critiques. So if you want that critiqued and you want some helpful feedback, I'm not going to be like, you know, being super harsh and criticizing, just giving you advice that can help you out moving forward for the new year. Drop your social media account or website that you want reviewed in the chat. Okay, so moving on, y'all. I have another question for y'all. Making everybody think. Sorry.
I was like, that's
Okay, so what's your biggest business goal for 2021? Let me know in the chat, y'all. What's the biggest goal that you have for your business? Or it could be a life goal for 2021. So, Kimbo, what's your biggest business goal for 2021?
Oh man, I would say to book more weddings.
Okay.
Um,
Is that your main one?
yeah, I would say that.
Yeah. Yeah, this year was we got like a lot of our weddings pushed back. And then we recently had one that got pushed to 2022. So yeah, it's just been crazy with weddings. But luckily nobody has canceled or nothing like that. I know a lot of photographers are dealing with a lot of cancellations, and that's a whole nother headache. You know what I mean? Honestly, with the way this year has been, I think, I don't know, because I'm talking about like refunds. I know some photographers are giving like, you know, refunds and some aren't. Like, what would you do? You know, people are being more like empathetic because of how the world is right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think that says a lot about you, and it's only going to help your business in the future if you decide to like give somebody a refund and be more empathetic because of just the crazy year. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see what y'all are saying. Okay, y'all gotta let me know what's your biggest business goal for 2021. Y'all ain't got no goals? What's up? Y'all ain't got no goals? We some go-getters. We got goals, baby. Let me know those goals in the chat. Don't be shy. Let's see what we got. Scott said, how difficult will it be if you collaborate with other photographers? Want to answer that, Kimbo?
Yeah. Depending on if you're just starting off, or is he asking us, or what?
Yeah, it's for us.
It's for us. Okay. I don't think it would be hard. We actually know a couple in town that I'm friends with somebody here, personally, that I just know her. Adrian doesn't know her like that, but I do. And we talk randomly here to there. We've never done any work together though. The other person that we both know, I actually refer a lot of our clients to him if we can't make it or whatever. But collaborate, I don't think it would be hard. We just would have to get, you got to make sure with the client that they're okay with that too. Like just depending on what it is. But I don't think it'd be hard.
I mean, it could be a collaboration without the client.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I think it's a great thing to do. And I think that's a marketing method that people don't tap into. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't think like, oh, I could collaborate with other people and get to know other photographers, and that could actually help your business. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could refer clients to each other when you can't shoot, or maybe you just want to be nice and refer because you're overbooked or something like that.
I was just about
Refer
to say,
clients to that other photographer. So that's a marketing method that
actually really
that could
good.
be very powerful. I know some photographers that they just bounce clients off of each other.
Mhm.
So having that relationship with another photographer can be a great business strategy. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because people, we just think like, I got to get the client, I got to get the client. But what are ways you can get the client? What are some different ways you can get the client without going straight to that client? You know what I'm saying? Like you can tap into other photographers. You know what I'm saying? Like building relationships with them.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, we need some goals, y'all. What's the goals for 2021? I see lectures drop one. I'm about to get to it. What's your biggest business goal for 2021? Ree said, try to stay consistent with booking new sessions, at least 2 per month, especially being that I'm starting up.
Great goal.
That's a great goal. Goals are so important, man. They're like so important. Even just, just with life. I feel like it gives you more drive.
Mhm.
What do you think, Kimbo? What do you think about that?
Definitely. For sure.
Like it gives you something to aim for and to work towards. Like if you don't have a vision in a clear direction, where are you going?
Nowhere.
You're not going nowhere. So you got to have a clear vision and direction when it comes to this whole photography business thing. Because if you don't, you're just gonna be all over the place. Kimbo, you remember that stage when we were just all over the place?
Oh yeah.
Because we never like took the time to sit down and like, okay, we need to do this, this, and that. We need goals. Like, what are numbers that we want to hit? What do we want to make yearly? Like, those are the types of things that you need to write down and, give you something to work towards. Sky said, to get my uniform and be able to collaborate with other photographers. I think that's a great goal. We should all be, help each other out and, help the industry and just help each other out. I think I don't know, everybody's different, but I think some photographers are just kind of to themselves. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but we could all help each other out if we just come together and network and collaborate. I think we could just be that much more powerful. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like I said, my biggest goal for 2021 are to finally and officially start my photography business and to also capitalize on the recent request to do some local artist music videos.
Mm.
Oh, I like that, bro. I like that. Those are some great goals. Great goals. Lex, I didn't even know. I thought you already started your business. So do you just shoot for fun right now? And you're actually going to start charging next year? Oh, I didn't even mention my goal. So one of my biggest goals is to get started with video. I've talked to Kimbo about it a little bit, but I really want to push video. I think the demand is out there. I think it's bigger than ever, honestly.
Yeah.
I think video is more powerful than photos. What do you think, Kimbo? About video, the direction of video?
I definitely feel like it can. There's more to it as far as marketing and like businesses and stuff like that for sure. So I'd say so. I mean, what are we doing right now? We're doing a freaking video.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like
Yeah.
I've realized I've talked to you about it, but it's
Uh-huh.
like I'm already doing video. I already have the skills, you know. We've done like promotional type videos, you remember with the fitness stuff. So it's a skill that I have, but I need to, formulate a plan around marketing and just who I want to target and stuff like that. So I'm really trying to figure that out and just go for it. Like I'm going for it. It's
Yep.
no once I figure out the plan, because you got to have a plan, I'm going for it. So I'm super excited about that. Kimbo, she going too. She don't even know. Like you part of this too.
Where am I going? No, I'm kidding.
All right. Justin said,
Ooh,
2020 goal. I want to shoot some campaigns with some big companies that I love, Nike, H&M, etc. I love that goal.
go big.
Yeah. Go big or go home. Hey, man, if you ain't shooting big and you're kind of just holding back, That ain't the way to be. You know, I feel like your mindset is already in the wrong place because you don't even think you can do it. You know what I'm saying? How you going to succeed at it and actually achieve it if you don't believe you can do it? So that's the first step. Once again, life lessons, the basics, self-belief, self-care, goals. Like, this is the stuff that I'm really putting into place. And I know I'm going to see like a big, I've already seen a difference from it, but I'm going to even see like a bigger difference from, you know, just focusing on those basics. You know what I mean?
Yep.
What's up, Alexander? Thanks for stopping by. He said, love you guys. Keep this up. Y'all made me take the jump to charge what I'm really worth and for me to get my website going. I love that. Hey, that's a big move. I'm so glad that you know, we gave you that step to do something different. Sometimes it's just hard to take that next step. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Kimbo? What do you think?
And I think you're your own critic in your head.
Yeah.
You're thinking like, man, I don't know if I can. I don't know if my mom recently
Yeah.
just had this incident happen, and I told her, go freaking charge what you know, all your
Oh,
time.
with the cookies.
Oh my gosh, Jesus, yes, charge, charge, charge. And it's not even that you are trying to screw people over, but people don't, like Adrian always says, people aren't questioning these new like Xboxes and PlayStations and
The
all that.
PS5.
Yeah, PS5. There you go. Thank you. So
Here's 500. Like it's nothing.
come on now. Come on now.
Yeah. You've even seen it like during the quarantine and, you know, this crazy year that people are spending money more than ever.
Yes.
But you could be in your own head and think nobody has money during this time. Like, yes, they do. I've seen a lot of people go on trips. Like, people have money. Don't ever think that people don't have money. Like Kimbo said, mindset is huge. Like, half of the time we're just in our own heads. And that's something that I've done plenty of times, and I'm still working on it because it's a daily thing that I need to work on. But once you can get out of your own mind, I feel like you're just gonna take off, because most of the time the stuff that's holding us back is just our own thoughts.
Yeah.
You know. All right. Alexander said he followed me on IG. Okay, appreciate you, bro. And you could always shoot me any questions, a DM with any questions that you have or anything like that. Bruce City Flash, and it was the hardest. I'm not sure what you mean by that. If you could clarify that. Scott said, what video I think it's good right now, about now, but it all depends on if people are willing to pay for it, especially with people of color. Most of them are scared of $1,000.
Oh my God. You're funny.
That's funny. That's funny, man. Kimbo, what do you think about that?
Oh man. That's gotta be another video for this one. No, I was kidding. Again, don't be afraid. And they're gonna be people that are going to say you are too much. That's cool. Move on.
Yeah.
That's my thing on that.
See, and I think that's another like mental block. If I charge this much, all of these people are gonna say no. You're right. They may all say no, but you know what? You may also have 10 people that may say yes. You see how that just changes the thought of it. So let's stop thinking about the negative and what could not happen and what could happen. You feel me?
Yep.
That was right here. So I had to say, you feel me?
I feel you.
Yeah, people got money and people will pay. It just depends on, like, first off, figuring out what people need.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a business, you're you know, targeting like pain points that people have and what they need. And then you think, how can I serve them and give them what they need? There's a market for all kinds of stuff. I think video is a huge market. What do you see being pushed on social media? Is that Jean?
Yeah. Are you here?
Yeah.
I'll wake her up.
What do y'all see being pushed on social media all the time now? Video gets like an automatic like bump in the algorithm over photos. Like, they want to promote videos. Everybody is moving online, these businesses, and they need video marketing. Video marketing is the future. So I think it's smart to hop on it now. And that's what one of our goals for next year. Alexander said, "LOL, exactly." I think he was talking about me and the pricing. What's up, Gene? Say what's up to YouTube.
Hey, what's up, people?
Say what's up,
This
YouTube.
is our 2-year-old bully, Jean. She's snoring. Oh, she sees her daddy.
All right, we're moving on. Lex said, I used to shoot natural light portraits 7+ years ago, and I kind of burnt out. Just recently got back into it 3 years ago and shot to develop new skills in Flash and Photoshop and some paid gigs.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. Yeah, burnout. I mean, it happens. We've been there, right,
all
Kimbo?
time. Yep. I
Yeah.
bet you're probably gonna say it's because of pricing too. Look, and people.
Pricing and people. Honestly, though, like even people, I don't feel like people can make you burn out unless you like, you know
You
how
let
I
it
feel,
get in
Kimbo.
your
Like
head.
you let them let you burn out. Like
Man,
what?
I was gonna say I can really let people get to me. I really can. And it's something that I myself am working on. But it can get to you, any little it could be a wrong emoji somebody sends you and you're like you take it and it ruins
Yeah,
your whole weekend and you're like, what the heck? Why did I let that happen? It's in your
right.
head. Again, it's in your head. I'm a really, really, really good person to give advice, not always the best person.
You funny. All right, y'all. If you're in the chat, shoot your questions. We're gonna move into the website and social media reviews. Go ahead and drop your account. This is your time to get some feedback, to get eyes on your work from another photographer. Um, that's always great. I tell Kimbo this, like you need like other people to see your stuff because personally you're gonna paint this own picture in your head,
Mm-hmm.
but that's your own picture. Like, what do other people think about it? You know what I'm saying? Alexander said, taking a jump to charge more and build the website. Go get it, bro. Go get it. Um, thought I was going to lose clientele, but it actually made it
Yes.
better.
Yes. Adrian preached this to me. I mean, we've fought on this for years. And finally, I'd say within the last year, I've really, I shouldn't say give in, but finally understand what he's been teaching me. Because here's the thing, too. You can say yes all day and charge, nothing. And you're
Mhm.
going to be burnt out. You're going to be frustrated. And your work's not always going to be the greatest. Your work's going to suffer a little bit. So I say charge more, do less, and be great.
Yeah, for sure. And when you charge more, like it's less work. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you rather be burnt the hell out? You always see it. People, photographers say they burn out. That's because most of the times because of pricing and they're shooting too much, right? Right, Kimbo? We've been there.
Mhm.
So if you charge more, you can work less and make more money.
Yep.
I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? Like we all have, most of us have families. We still have, we're not full-time photographers. We have full-time jobs. So the goal is to work less and make more money, you
Yep.
know? And we realized pretty quickly, like, we're not making enough. Like when we sat down and did the numbers for the amount of work that we did, we're like, this is not enough. You realize as you do it more, you're like, man, it's more than just taking the photos. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm communicating with this client for a week straight. Like I gotta be compensated for this. You know what I'm saying? Like pretty much at that point, you're like, I can't keep up this pace for pennies. You know what I'm saying? Um,
That's awesome, though.
yeah. Okay, Scott, this was about the response to video. He said, with video, most people are afraid to pay for it. I'm talking about 1,000 or more. Okay. How are you able to continue if people want a nickel and dime you? What's your advice on that, Kimbo?
If you've done enough work and you are able to show what you're able to do,
Mhm.
then there is no question. If your work
Right.
is, what you feel like is you're charging what you need to charge, do not back down. Do not freaking back down. Maybe
Yeah.
do promotions here and there. Maybe give, your own personal thoughts on certain things. But no, not even that. I mean, really, really, really stick to what, um, your pricing is. And people are gonna bite. Maybe you need to network around your area too. Maybe not in
Yeah.
your area. You might not have a lot of people that are willing to pay. But trust me, there's somebody that's out there that's like, oh man, he's awesome.
And here's Kim on those. I'll go deep into it. Here's the thing. I love talking about this stuff, y'all. Um, okay, you said about $1,000 or more. Do people really like take the time to think sometimes that maybe it's and see, this is the thing. We usually think immediately if they don't book. Well, sometimes we do. It's the price is too much. You know what I'm saying? But where's the facts that says the price is too much? You know what? Let's go back to maybe that ain't the right client for you.
Yeah.
Maybe they just don't value what you do enough. And that's okay because it's other people in the world that value what you do and they will pay. It's just a matter of getting yourself in front of those people to show them what you can do, to show them your brand, to show them your website, to show them that I'm the right photographer or videographer for you. Mic drop.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying though? Like,
Yeah.
it's a process behind like, you know, getting these higher paying clients. Like, it ain't gonna happen overnight. It's a lot of things that have to be in place. You know what I'm saying? And then like people, they don't prepare. And then when they have that opportunity, like you're actually in front of these people now, but you're not prepared for it, meaning the website's not in place, your copy's not in place, your brand isn't in place. Now, okay, you just lost the client because you weren't prepared. Now you actually have them in front of you, but you can't convert because you didn't do the work.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is it's a lot of back end stuff to get these higher paying clients, but it is people that will pay more. Trust me, it's just a matter of mainly your marketing and your brand. And does it speak to those people that are willing to pay more? Because if it doesn't, they're not going to pay, you know? Charlotte said, my goal is to focus on one hobby, and that hobby is photography. However, I struggle with what to charge a client. Any advice, Kimbo?
One, do not look around your competition. I think
I
you
disagree.
well, yes and no. Don't go.
Mhm.
You wouldn't want to stare at it and be like, if she's sitting there saying like, because we've done that. You know, we've looked around and like, man, well, so and so charges this much, so why should I pay you? You know, kind of thing.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see
I'm
what you're saying.
saying like
That can mess with your mindset.
comparing, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, comparing.
Okay.
Um, Charging is really hard. I would sit down and write down everything you're doing, all your, expenses, and go from there, and then seeing how much
Mhm.
something, how much are you, it depends how much you're wanting to book or not wanting to book. Are you doing this full time? Are you doing this as like you're saying, a hobby? How much are you trying to make? And then set
Yeah.
yourself up like that. Because if you have a set goal,
Yeah.
okay, then you can kind of go from there.
Yeah. I like how Kimbo put it. That's like the first step because, you know, we all get into like these individual prices, but the first step is how much do you need to make? How much do you want to make? Because if you don't know that, how do you know what to charge? Goals, right, Kimbo?
Hmm.
So what is your goal yearly like? And I got a solution for y'all. We're gonna talk about that later. A new product, my first digital product that I'm launching in a couple days. So I have a solution to the pricing struggles. I'm super excited about this. I said solution.
Just tradition.
Shushin.
What's that? You want some sushi?
I know you did. I'll this girl got jokes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that later. Alexander said feed. I'm not sure what that means. We're gonna move on. Lex said not many people in Lexington value good photography like the surrounding areas. A lot of great photographers here barely see 250 per shoot. So many people are satisfied with snapshots nowadays.
Oh,
I
we know
mean,
all about that, man. Lex, we know a lot about that crap, man.
yeah,
And this is the thing too. I'm gonna say this real quick. Nobody's really talked about. Okay, when you're on social media and you see Lex, when you're seeing the people that you're seeing around your area, and you see all these likes and comments and all this. I wouldn't say trash photographers because I'm not gonna say that. That's ugly.
yeah, we're not criticizing.
I'm going to say less experience or less,
Hmm.
whatever you think you're better, basically. Let's just say that.
Yeah,
It's because it's gonna happen. And they're charging you know, nothing. But
Yeah.
then, there are photographers in our area that are bomb, and they're charging nothing.
Nothing.
It makes
No.
no sense.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Dang, she's
It
so crunk. She
doesn't.
moving a computer.
No. It's G.
Oh.
It's right here. No, but it's really that. Yeah, we know all about that.
Yeah. Okay, so here's my thing. Um First it's a mindset shift. This is
Yep.
just my opinion. And we could disagree, it's cool. Y'all know I'm open to disagreements and back and forths or whatever. Um we want to say, like, because we know how people are, some people are, we're quick to say, nobody values photography.
Mm.
That's not true. Just the people that haven't booked and the people that we maybe want to book, they don't value it enough to pay whatever our prices are. But it's just those people. You see what I'm saying? Like, they're not the only people in our area. You get what I'm saying, Kimbo?
Mm-hmm.
And it is hard nowadays because like my wife said, like y'all was saying, you see great photographers that charge nothing. So
Yeah.
you're like, how can I charge 500 per session when this person is just a bomb photographer and they're charging 150? Kimbo, we see it all the time.
All
You're
the
like, you're
time.
like, because Kimbo, she's like, when we raise prices, she's like, how can we do this? They're just charging 150 and they're better than us, honestly. But the thing is, like, I've seen photographers that aren't good that charge crazy amounts. So how do they do that?
I'll give you. Wait, pause real quick.
Well, I'm willing to say that they win on service. What?
No, they're good.
I'm willing to say they win on service and just overall brand and communication. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that back end stuff that we don't see, because we just see the photos posted to social media, but you have no idea what somebody's doing behind the scenes
Mm-hmm.
to show value to these clients. You don't have no idea what their booking process is like. Here's one way I think I'll go on a rant, but here's one way I think you can raise your prices. Elevate your experience. So one way you can elevate your experience is you can be that photographer that guides your client throughout the whole booking process, like hold their hand. You get what I'm saying? Versus the photographer that just, okay, here's the invoice, I'm gone. No communication, no more. You see the difference in service though?
Yeah.
Think about when we go to places and the difference in service and the difference in the price between those services. You see what I'm saying? When we went on a vacation, they held our hand and walked us through everything. Right, Kimbo?
Yep.
But you go to the vacation that's cheap and it's just, hey, I just sign up and book and they don't give me a map or tell me about nothing. You see what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just my little spiel. But it is people that value photography. I think it's getting a lot harder these days, but it's just a matter of getting yourself in front of those people and just realizing that every client ain't for you, and to stop pushing it back on your prices.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
like I said, I got tired of showing the difference in $50 shoots to $200 shoots. Yeah. It's a frustrating process for sure. I'm not even gonna act like it's not frustrating.
It'll never go away, but you have to know what can you do to, like it's in your head, like we keep saying, it's in your head. But also, I was going to touch on this real quick. Okay, remember that meme I showed you, Adrian? It was like a meme, y'all. It was a picture of all these loaf of breads in the bread aisle at HEB, Walmart, whatever.
Right.
When they said, like, what did it say? Something about, like, when you get stuck like this, go in the bread aisle and realize how many places make bread.
Different brands.
Yeah. But they're continuously, making it, and pricing is all different, but they're still in business.
There's still people that buy the most expensive bread.
Yeah.
Some people just like more expensive stuff. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing, and it's crazy that you can relate like the photography side. It's all business, but like my wife was saying with the bread, I could tell you one thing that makes a difference. It's the brand.
Yep.
Right? Because and this is something that we're focusing on. We're actually changing our website and stuff. Mm-hmm. It's the perception of your brand. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That alone can get you high ticket clients. I'm so serious right now.
Yep.
Because Think about these. Okay, a big brand, Apple. Kimbo, you wanna touch
No,
Apple?
no, no, I ain't ready for that. Y'all not ready for that.
For
Not ready for that.
real,
No,
Kimbo.
but really, what he's saying about the website thing is very true. And also, everyone that's talks about people and when they're trying to figure out pricing, but also who was it earlier that said something about people? Anyway,
Mhm.
you're gonna steer away from those people because they're gonna go to your website and be like, "Oh, no, this is too fancy for me." And you're gonna wean out those like crazy people that you don't want to deal with.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Because they're like, you're talking about once you elevate the website.
Correct.
Yeah, because they're like, and then they see the prices. They're like, oh, HELL no.
Yeah,
I'm
they
not paying those $600 for photos. Cool. Because you're not my client anyways. Like my brand is to attract higher paying clients, and you're not one of them. And I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me at all because I don't even want you as a client. I want people who truly value photography because people who truly value photography are going to pay for good photography. Period. I don't care. I don't care what area you're in. I don't care. I don't care if it's a small area. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, y'all, these are memories, and I just told my mom this recently. These are things that you're gonna have at all your weddings. When people pass away, what do? What do you see on social media when somebody's grandma dies? I'm not trying to be
Right.
ugly. You're gonna see your work. What are people doing? They're
Photos.
posting photos. Hello. So, I mean, we understand that. I wouldn't expect our clients to understand that part because, let's just be real, they're not. But the people that are your ideal clients, they are going to understand that, and they're going to
Yeah.
realize, man, okay, these pictures, these memories,
Yeah.
they're meaningful to me. You know what I mean?
They're worth a lot to me.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
you know what? It's crazy because I feel like we could talk about this all day. But
Yeah.
it's like and this is a big hurdle to kind of get over. It's just every client ain't for you.
Mm-mm.
They're just not for you, and that's okay. You can't let it hit your ego. You can't let it having it make you think that you're not good enough. You can't let it get to you to where you're like, okay, my prices are too much. You got to drop all that stuff in 2021. You have to drop those thoughts because they're only holding you back.
And
That's,
say no. And say no. We just recently said no to a couple people around Christmas time, and it's okay to say no. And it was just because
yeah,
it didn't fit our schedule. We just couldn't get in where we needed it to, and I wasn't gonna push it and
mm,
again sell ourselves short because we weren't prepared or not ready necessarily. You know what I mean? Like we're not all in right now because we wanted to be done for this year. We're done. We're done booking.
yeah.
Say no.
But
No.
I could say that's something I've learned. Maybe it was last year, year before that, but the power of saying no and how it makes us feel.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like once you go from I'm okay if they don't, well, you start out at I need to book everybody. If they hit me up, I have to book them. If I don't, I suck. Right? Once you can go from that to I'm okay that they didn't book. Like they weren't even a right client for me anyways. They could have been trouble. Like
yeah.
it makes you feel so much better. Like think about how better we feel, Kimbo.
Oh,
To be able to say no and to be able to like choose what clients we want to work with because you don't have to work with everybody.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? That's a big hurdle in mindset shift for sure. And I want to ask y'all, we've been on here for an hour and 9 minutes. Smash the like button. If you're enjoying this, you're getting any kind of value from it. We'd appreciate it if you just hit the like button. It helps with the YouTube side of this. We greatly appreciate it. Keep the questions coming. I'm feeling this. He said it skipped his last comment. Okay. Carl, what's up, bro? If you're still here, I appreciate you for stopping by. DJ Lady, appreciate you for stopping by on the live stream. She said, I mean, people see the kind of photography you shoot and it will get you the clients that you want, quality. Also, when you explain or show examples of what they get with my service makes the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I see what you're saying on that. Showing the examples, explaining the service, that's a side of branding. That's your website. Like your website is your store. You know what I'm saying? Like when we go to a place and we see the store and the logo and the stuff outside, like that's your home. Like that's your baby right there. Like that's where it's like, okay, I bought them in. The website is gonna hook them. You know what I'm saying? Like the website should be the finisher. It should have everything laid out in a way to where it's like this person, it connects with them and they're like, I got to get this person as my photographer. They're the right photographer for me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I can't keep up with y'all's comments. She said, when you get the clients that appreciate you and that will pay, they also will keep referring you clients that have the same expectations. It's like, yeah, that's so true.
Yep.
And you know, Kimbo, how I used to talk about like it hurt us so much in the beginning, and like those people that we shot and we were charging super low prices, it rolled over to more clients like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we had to break that market and move to a different market, which takes time, but that's what the type of business we built because of what we were doing and the type of clients we were working with. Does that make sense? So if you get a lot of high paying clients that dress good and they value photography, you're going to attract more people like that. But if you're getting people that don't truly value it and they're only willing to pay $40, you're going to attract more people like that. You know? So Carl said, I agree. Sure, bro. Charlotte said, I don't have a website. What is the name of a user-friendly website to build one? So we actually use WordPress. I wouldn't say it's not user-friendly, but it's definitely a learning curve. You have Wix. Wix is super easy to use. It does have some cons to it, but every website service does. And you have Squarespace. The thing with the website, if you're really confused about it, is I would suggest to get a template. That's what we use. So the template is just like the outline. I could actually show y'all. So this is our new website. Like I said, I was gonna show y'all, and it's not finished, so don't judge. Let me show y'all. So this is the home page. Like I said, it's not finished. I still have to change stuff and take off stuff and do different things. I'm trying to take off all these things. Give me 1 second so y'all can see. So this is a template, right? And everything is just like plug and play. Like these pictures, it's like I just plugged it in. All this text, I just plugged it in. So the template is laid out and I just have to put in my stuff as far as like copy, pictures, of course, testimonials. But this is a template and I feel like it's the best way to go for your first website. What would you say, Kimbo? It's just super easy to use because you're just plug and play. You know what I'm saying? I could show y'all. I'm super excited about this. We're doing like a mini rebrand in a sense. I told Kimbo like we've outgrown our old brand. Like we're still keeping the same name. We're just changing our website and just our overall brand to something that fits us more. Because I feel like we've kind of outgrown the other brand and we're just moving in a new direction. Right, Kimbo?
Yep.
You know, so we're just stepping it up. Yeah. This is the about page. I really like the design. And you could do stuff like this. Like, I love that you can do stuff like this because once again, this is your brand. This is a way of like connecting with the type of people you want to book. Like, we would love to work with people that love animals because we love animals. You know what I'm saying? So this is just a way of like connecting with them.
Face on there is so fat, Flash.
Yeah, that's our cat. Testimonials. So yeah, this is actually, y'all have seen me talk about this. This is from Flow Themes, the template. And I have the link in the description if you want to check them out. But I think they're only for WordPress. But if you want some nice templates that are super easy to customize, 100% customizable, and just kind of elevate your brand, you definitely want to check them out. I have the link in the description. That's what I use for this site and my adrianlard.com site. So I swear by Flow Themes because they just have amazing templates. So check them out if you want. All right, let's go back to y'all's comments. DJ Lady said, I just use Pixie Set. Pixie Set has a website, right? I've heard that. But they're like a gallery software, I think. Kimbo's like, I don't know. Like I said, I get offered more to shoot people, cars nowadays, but my passion is in portraits. I agree with the branding. It does make a difference, which is why I'm looking forward to starting my business. Yes, bro. It makes a huge difference. And that's something that took me a while to understand. I'm like, why can't I attract this type of client? You remember me saying stuff like that, Kimberly? Like, why are we attracting these people? And then it was our brand. And your brand ain't just your website, it's everything. It's literally everything. It's you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are your brand. Like, I definitely think it's a thing moving forward for next year. You should definitely look into like branding and really understanding branding if you want to take it to the next level. Carl said, big up. Appreciate you, bro. Alexander said, definitely the back end, of course. Scott said, most congratulations to your wife, A-Train. She is very intelligent. She's very headstrong. I appreciate that. Kim, are you headstrong?
Very.
Yeah, she is for sure.
I'm very that's why we bump heads, me and Adrian. I think my way, he thinks his, and sometimes I like to try to take the lead.
Yeah, we really like stick to our ideas and thoughts.
But if you don't work, and that's what I think is great about me and him, we think differently. And say you work alone and you are Lex, Sky, all these people that we're talking to, write down your pros and cons too. Stay true to yourself and your brand. Don't let people walk over you, but also know what's important, whatever that means to you.
I like that, girl. I see a lot of growth in you, Kimbo.
Thanks,
y'all don't understand. Like, to mold her into this photography business mindset was like, it was so hard. It was so hard, y'all, because Kimberly, she never really wanted to understand the business stuff, and that's the thing. Like, when we start, we don't think about that stuff. We just want to take photos. But it's like, once you start the business, it's like, God dang, I got a lot to learn.
It's like this.
Yeah. Yeah. If you start a photography business, it's like a roller coaster, emotional roller coaster of highs and lows.
And don't ever think you're alone, because I think that's one of the things that has helped us with
Yeah, for sure.
Knowing that there are other people that are like us, for sure.
And that's why I started incorporating. One of the reasons I wanted to start incorporating Kimbo into the videos, because she brings a whole different perspective, and she's learned so much and she's grown so much mentally, her mindset, and me too. And I just want to share that with y'all, because we felt alone for so long. Yes. It's like, what do I do? It's like, why is this happening? And I wanted to be that person to tell people what to do, and know that you're gonna go through these things and it's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because it's definitely a journey, a heck of a journey for sure. Charlotte said, thank you. Oh, no problem. Anytime. Lex said, there's a guy in my area that has branded himself so well that all he uses is an iPhone for portraits and manages to book a lot.
Okay, there you go. But there you go. I'm gonna stop you right there, Lex. Don't feed into that a lot. Don't, because it will kill you. Yes, it's good to look around the area, as we've said, but also please don't compare yourself. Everybody's different. Okay, it's kind of like when people say two wrongs don't make a right, or whatever they say. Don't be so focused on it, because it will shift your mindset into
right
different.
Well, he didn't say he was focused on it.
No, I know that, but I'm saying like don't read into it too much, because like Adrian said, you don't know. Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Not in a bad way, like in like a
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. But that's crazy. But iPhones, we are team no iPhone. If y'all didn't know, if Adrian hasn't told y'all.
Android gang.
Gang. Actually,
just to go against what everybody else is doing.
Yes, exactly. Honestly, no, I'm not a big Apple person. Well, neither one of us are.
I
Um,
used to have an iPhone though.
yeah, he did an
Yeah,
iMac, but
that was like I was in the military. That was a long time ago.
yeah.
That was the fat one. It was like fat and big.
But they are amazing. Our
Yeah,
phones, y'all, are capable of some crazy technology, like new stuff. They are.
right.
They are. It's crazy.
Right. DJ Lady said, also if you have photographer friends, book them for photos and pay their prices. It will teach you how to be a client and will help you grow your brand. You can't learn on one side of business. That's that's a really good point. Yeah. People actually do stuff like that. Just like booking people and working with them to see how they operate.
Hmm.
And you think that's wrong, Kimmo?
No,
I
no.
don't think it's wrong, but I feel like if you start copying somebody, that's wrong.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But I do think people should be, and we just talked about this, Kimbo. I do think people should be honest upfront about what they truly want from people instead of being like sneaky or shady about it.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm booking one of y'all as a photographer just to learn and see how your process is and to see how you pose, but I'm not telling you that, I think that's wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. But that's just my opinion. And Kimberly don't do the copying. We've had that issue and people do it, like copy photographers, what they write, websites. Um, that's just not the way to go, you
Yeah.
know, because it's that person is putting in so much. You don't know how much work they put in behind whatever they did, and for somebody to just jock it, I think that's totally messed up.
Yep.
Yeah. Um, just learned this from 20 years as a DJ and photographer. Okay, so you're a DJ and a photographer. That's cool.
Sweet. That's pretty cool.
Carl said Wix for me. Yes, sir. I've heard Wix is I used to use Wix when I had my fitness brand, and it's easy to use. I think it's the entry level as far as just skills that you need to know. It's probably the easiest route to take for making a website for sure. WordPress is definitely a learning curve. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It took me a while, and I feel like I still don't have it down 100%. Like I said, Android gang too. Okay.
Hey.
Hey,
Okay. Gang, gang.
gang, 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 gang. Um, Carl Harper said, where can you go to get great business strategies? Hmm. Kim was like, I don't know. She's like, I don't deep dive into that. I think if you want to learn, like personally, like a lot, some of the stuff I've learned and just like aha moments and stuff that you just don't see in the internet world or whatever is from me paying for stuff.
Mm.
I've told Kimbo this, like, and I think I've mentioned this before, but if you want those deep like business strategies and just stuff that you don't know about, which as photographers we don't know everything. We still invest in education. I think you should always, every single year, I think you have to invest in people that you trust and people that you feel like you can learn from. So, and that's one of those things where it's like some people may not want to do that. They're like just trying to find the free stuff, but I'll be the first person to tell you that can only get you so far. Um, and then time goes by and you don't want to waste time. And I think the best way to fast track is to pay and invest in education. And as far as education, just what's that place? I forget the name of it. I can't remember right now, but if it pops to my mind, I'll post it. Um, Alexander said, "How many weddings do you guys plan to reach next year?" Great question. What's your thoughts? Me and Kevin, we haven't really discussed it yet, but I don't know what's
Yeah.
your thoughts.
Since we're doing a small like Adrian saying, we're trying to rebrand a couple of things.
It's gonna take time too,
It's
so
gonna take time, and I want to book. How do I explain it? I want to book some freaking awesome venues too. Like
yeah,
I want to book venues that we haven't shot at before.
right.
Because where we're at, there's a couple places that are kind of similar. Not saying we don't want to book them, but I really want to focus on that too.
And
Like
see,
how
can
can
I
we
pause you right there,
go ahead?
Kimo? And see, and I already know why she's saying this because we've talked about it. This goes into branding, right? Positioning yourself with these higher
Right.
brands and businesses increases your brand, the perception of your brand, because you're related to that person, right? Now
Yep.
you've worked with them, y'all have relationships, and some people just vibe with you because of who you know and who you're attached to and who you've worked with. We see it all the time. So what she's saying is positioning ourselves with better venues because it's going to elevate our brand. Right, Kimbo?
Mhm.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
Oh no, that's what I was gonna say.
I thought
I
it was a
wanna
teaching moment.
I wanna work with them to, or how can I get in, some
Yeah.
kind of way that's my goal. So not so much of how many, but
Yeah.
new ones.
Yeah.
I want to look back at my work from 2021 and be like, man, we
You
killed that
elevate.
shoot. We killed those
Yeah.
shoots, we killed those sessions and weddings and stuff. Yeah.
Personally, for me, I have a goal to um I want to aim for around 10 weddings. Keep in mind we're still newer wedding photographers. Like we're not having shot like 50 weddings or nothing. And once again, we're changing our brand to focus on that. So it's gonna take time and we understand that. But I think 10 is a number that I'm striving for. We may reach it, we may not, but we're gonna try. So Lex says, so when are you and Kimbo gonna start offering courses? Drum roll. So I actually have a hold on, a product that I'm releasing. I plan on releasing it in maybe like the next 2 to 3 days. So let me show y'all. It's called the Photography Business Starter Kit. If you follow me on Instagram, you should already know about it because I've been posting sneak peeks about it. So I'll show y'all right now. Let me take this off. Hold on. So is that Gene?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay, guys. So this is the product that I'm releasing. It's called the Photography Business Starter Kit. So Kimbo knows I've been working on this. She probably tired of me talking about it.
Ah!
Every time I finished the module, I was like excited and telling her about it, and
Not like this.
she was not even listening. She was just okay. So I made this, y'all, because I want to dive deeper into helping people. I can only help you so much on YouTube. This to me is just things I've learned and things that I feel like people need to know and things that can actually help you. If this couldn't help you, I wouldn't make it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just knowledge that I've gained and I bundled it into this kit that I feel like if you're a newer photographer or just intermediate, you haven't been shooting for long, it can help you with generating clients. As you can see, these are the table of contents, getting clients, learn about photography gear, business tools and resources, starting a photography website and pricing your photography. Super excited about that masterclass. It's 30 minutes of fire content. So, and I wanted to put that in there because that's the main thing we've been talking about.
Yeah.
I think it's like so important. And I want to tell people the right way to price yourself. So you can start fresh next year and price yourself right. So you don't have to keep making these changes in the future and changing markets and changing your brand because you're already where you need to be. Right.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, I'm super excited about it. I have the free to paid blueprint. It's breaking down. This is mainly like because as a beginner, you're not getting a lot of clients. And the best way to get clients, y'all see me talk about this, is to shoot for free. So with this, I'm telling you how to shoot for free and still get paid so that you're getting compensated for your work and your time. Super excited about that. I have 10 marketing strategies to get more clients, a photography gear guide that breaks down just gear and just things that have helped me gear wise and what you should look into. The best software and tools for photographers. So Kimbo knows how important this is. If you're serious about this, you're going to have to invest and look into different softwares and tools to help you reach those goals. So I've compiled a big, long list of just resources and things that help our business and help us run our business and starting a photography website. So I'll break that down. y'all know how I feel about websites. So, yeah, super excited about that. And it should be out. Why are you smiling, Kimbo?
I was saying I'm excited.
Yeah, it should be out in a couple days. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. I'll probably release it on there first. And yeah, super excited about it. Let's get back to these questions. Like I said, so when are you and Kimbo going to start selling courses and mentorship? Okay, so I think I explained that. And I do have some more stuff coming, but it's just going to take me time to make it. And I want to put out something that I'm proud of. So it's going to take me some time. Scott said, I have a question for both of you. It seems to me when I post something on Instagram, most of my followers screenshot my images. What do I do? Really?
Man. We have that problem sometimes on Facebook. When you are sending your gallery to the client, I'm assuming you're talking about paid clients. You're saying like use it for like a
I hope he's
picture or something like
because
that.
I don't know why a follower would screenshot.
Oh, yeah, you said most of my followers.
Yeah, you said followers though.
My images. Huh.
It's really nothing you could do except for I would say to watermark it.
I was just about to say that.
But then again, they could Photoshop it out. So
definitely try to watermark your stuff. That's weird.
yeah, it is.
Maybe you need to start blocking people.
Well, you don't know who's doing it though.
Well, if he's saying most of my followers.
Oh, I guess he does, right?
But if you're talking about paid clients, well, I guess you're not. They say this does happen because it will happen and it will continue to happen.
Educate them.
Definitely when I send or we send a gallery over in a little description, hey, I always make sure you follow up afterwards saying, hey, did you get your images? Everything's okay. You want to make sure everything came out right. You also want to put on the bottom, also real quick, talk to them like they're people because they are people. They're not, right. They don't want you to be robots, but just mention, hey, if you don't mind, please, don't screenshot any of the images, the quality, and tell them the quality of the photo, the resolution, all that stuff, pixel, anything you can think of. Say it. It's going to mess up.
Yeah.
Say, please download and go from there.
The big thing we're assuming you're talking about clients. Just let us know if it's something different. But once again, branding, education. That's a big part of branding. That's you. That's your brand. That's something we've learned the hard way, but you have to talk to people like they're kids.
Yes.
So not like in a bad way, but like dumb it down step by step and explain it to them
what you want them to do.
Yeah. You sound like me, girl. I've said that in the video. Tell them what she's right. Education. Educate your clients on your processes and how things go.
Something on Instagram post.
Charlotte said, should clients only be allowed so many images to choose from? Oh, good question.
Good
Kimbo,
question.
What's your advice on that?
I think that's on you. Don't overthink it, but don't underthink it. Meaning, what we do is, and we've kind of gone back and forth about this a couple times too. There's different ways you can do it. There's so many different ways you can do it.
That's the thing.
You can edit the ones you think. Here's the thing. I'm not a mom. Obviously I'm a stepmom, but when we do like families, for example, a lot of the moms, they pick out the ones that I'm like, what? You would want that picture? You're kind of like questioning it. I think everybody's different. Everybody likes certain different versions of whatever it is their kid or whatever, black and white, that kind of thing. I think that's kind of hard to say, but I would say try different methods and then see what works best.
Girl, you getting smart.
So maybe show them, use your watermark on all of them. Say you take 40 images and they're only supposed to get 20 or whatever. Maybe, show them the whatever show them a couple and say, is this okay? I don't know. It's so hard because everybody's different.
Yeah. A lot of the stuff it differs by brand and business. Like, what's your business model? Do you want to have clients choose from a lot? Kimberly, how many times have I told you let's figure out what our business model is, which is how are we going to do things? Because there's no one way to do something. Mm-hmm. So are we going to be the people that give a lot of images, or are we going to focus more on quality and just give 5 images? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your thing?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So go ahead.
I was gonna say also, Charlotte, you don't want to waste your time. You don't want to have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And people lose interest in that too because they're like, dude, this lady won't leave me the heck alone. Like, make sure it's simplified. Because again, like Adrian we just said, tell them what you want them to do. It's the same thing as vice versa. They're expecting you to tell them like, hey, I paid you to do my picture.
Hold,
I
hold,
don't know.
hold my hand.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Hold my hand.
So definitely don't waste your time if that makes sense.
So to answer your question, how many images? It depends. Do you want to send a gallery of 20? Do you want to send a gallery of 40? I personally like to keep it. It depends on the shoot, honestly. So there's, like my wife said, there's no set number, but I don't know, around 30 maybe for a full session. But they only get to choose like 8, but I can upsell. Yeah. So it depends on what you want to do.
So at the same time.
But you don't want to send too many. Like I've seen people say they send like 100 and stuff. I'm like, that's just like overload for a client. It's like, wait, now they can be picky.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I only give you 20 to choose from or 10, it's like, okay, now you're not really nitpicking so much.
Yep.
Because I gave you less. I give you that much. Now you can pinpoint all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that's opening up a disaster, I feel like. Okay, she said. Sounds good. Oh, no problem. Glad we could help. So we're going to transition this because ain't none of y'all answer me.
About what?
Excuse my sarcasm. If you want me to review your website, and just give you some tips for 2021 moving forward on how you can improve, I'm going to do that right now. If you don't have a website, I can review your Instagram and give you some helpful tips, and just point out some things that you may be doing wrong and how you can improve. So, is anybody interested in that? Let me know in the chat. Kimbo, you interested?
For sure.
All right, let me see. Okay, nobody's interested. Nobody's interested, Kimbo.
Boo.
Boo. Well, do y'all, since nobody is interested in that, which is totally fine, do y'all have any last questions? Because we're about to wrap this up. So last questions, last call to ask us.
I'm just kidding.
Charlotte said, I post to Facebook only. I could review your profile if you want me to. So with this review and critique, I'm just trying to help you out and just tell you where you can improve and maybe some things you could do a little bit differently. Honest critiques that are helpful, not bashing anybody. So I don't want anybody to feel like they're scared to do it or something like that. It's not my thing. Plus D Bailey, you said, what's good? What's up, bro? Thanks for stopping by. All right, we got somebody, Kimbo. We got somebody. Hold up.
Okay.
So the first person to get reviewed is Justin Romello. Justin Romello is trying to improve, and he's taking a chance. I like that. That's how you get better, right, Kimbo?
Yep.
Okay, so let me go to so would I just go to Instagram?
Yeah. Should pop up.
Let's see. That look all right on your screen?
Mm-hmm.
Who
is that fly girl up there on the top screen? That's Kimberly. Oh, that's me.
That picture though. Stop. Mellow Vision. I like how that sounds. Ooh, more than a photographer. That's dope. Is that it?
Click on it.
Okay. Bro, is that the right
yeah, that's it. That's his last name. Personal page. Justin.
So that's right. I just want to make sure it's on the right stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me take these things off so everybody can see. So Romello, Justin, we appreciate you for letting us critique and just check out your work. Like I love checking out other photographers' work and just seeing what other people are doing. So this is Romello Vision. I like the name. I actually like the logo.
Yeah,
It's
dope.
different. It's different. That's really dope. So I'm just gonna scroll down and just check out your work and my first impressions. Where are you from, bro? Naples,
Florida.
Florida. Okay, cool. Fashion and lifestyle portraiture. Vision is exclusive, but not exclusive. I like that. Let's turn your vision into a reality. And this is your website. So the first thing that I like to pay attention to and really critique is the bio. The bio is huge as far as social media. Kimbo knows. Like that's your first. This is the first thing that the client sees. So I think it's important right here to put where you're from, which Justin did that. He has people they don't assume that people know where you're from. So that's big. He's stating what he does. So he has fashion and lifestyle portraiture. So he's connecting right there, letting you know right off the bat, this is what I do and this is where I'm from. Super important right there. Then he has these little sayings, which I really like because that's just a part of his brand. So you could put a slogan, just something that connects, that you think would connect with your client, or it could just be something that's personal to you and your brand. What do you think, Kimbo?
Yes.
And then he has his website linked, which I recommend doing that. So your goal is to always drive clients to your website. So I like that. Let's check out some work. Man, these are dope, bro.
I love the style on these women.
Jeez, these are fire. What do you want me to click on one, Kimbo? Let me know if you want me to click on one specifically. This is so clean. This is dope. So what I noticed, bro, just right off the bat is okay, so you shoot off-camera flash. I love the styling, the lighting. I just love your images. They look great. What's your initial impressions?
Click on that one.
This one?
On his face? No, on the far right. Go
This?
over. That one.
This is dope. From the outside looking in.
Man, that's sick.
I love your style. Like, I feel like you have a very distinct style, and it's made clear from the beginning. Like, okay, this isn't just typical general photography that I see. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy he's skilled.
What the heck?
Sorry. What?
Jean, she's freaking out.
I love this shot.
Yeah, that one's sick too.
Man, bro, really good work, man. Man, dope work. I mean, composition, lighting, beautiful subjects.
Oh, I love that one.
That's a big thing. Like, I think for your brand, it's like the subjects that you're shooting and how they look is elevating your brand. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like, this doesn't look like, I don't know how much you charge, but you don't look like you charge $200 for a session. Stop. Because this is some solid work for sure. This is dope.
That's your wife.
Oh, is it?
Yes. She's freaking gorgeous.
Wow, bro.
Dang, let me get off the screen.
Girl is crazy. Okay, so I like that you're using your wife, taking shots of her. Man, I love these, bro.
Oh, that's sick. I like that.
Tony Hawk Underground too. That's sick.
Adrian likes Tony Hawk.
Okay, bro. Man. Wow, we had a banger for the first one. Bro, I think your work is very good. I think it's great. Your lighting is on point. Your composition, your posing, your subjects look good. He said that's not my wife. LOL.
Well, it said me and my wife.
Oh.
Click on the other one. Click on it.
Is that she's not your wife for real? Is that what it said?
But it said me and the wife.
It said me and the wife went to Tampa this week to take pics of her fall collection earrings.
Whoa. Okay, so these are your wife's styles then. These are her. So that is freaking bad ASS. Regardless.
Yeah, bro. I think everything looks good, man. Keep doing what you're doing. And yeah, your photography is great, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate you for letting us check out your work.
Love it.
Can I follow you?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, let me follow you, bro, for sure.
Dope.
All right. Anybody else?
I was
What?
laughing. I was like, let me get off the screen. Your wife's stuff is great though.
Yeah. Okay. Let me look through these comments. Great live. Like I said, great live. Appreciate everything covered here. I've yet to post any paid shoots, but when I do, I love to get you all's opinions. For sure, bro. He said, yep, right one. I forget. They're kind of coming in late. Please do remember I'm new to this. Charlotte Coleman Photography. So we have number 2.
2.
Is that on Facebook?
She said.
Facebook. Okay. Okay. You know what, Charlotte? Just the fact that you're willing to take a chance and let somebody potentially help you get better and critique your work is a big step. And it says that, you're serious and you want to improve. Right, Camille?
Yep, absolutely.
Because that's hard. It's hard to, do that.
Charlotte.
Sorry, trying to do this. Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
Coleman. Right.
Mm-hmm. No, it's an A.
Hey, I can usually type fast. I'm messing up. Is this it?
Click on it.
This one?
Yeah.
Charlotte, is this your profile? I just want to make sure I'm on the right one. Let me see. Maybe she left. Charlotte, if you could just let us know if this is the right one. We just want to. Okay, she said yes. All right, let's review Charlotte's Instagram, and everybody go show these people some love and follow them and connect with them. We're just all trying to help each other get better. So Charlotte Coleman Photography. This is your, what do you call this? Your main cover photo. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So the first thing that stands out to me is the profile picture. I would try to get just a profile picture, like a good quality picture of your face. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Just so that's that initial connection with the client. They can see your face. I don't recommend using a logo. I've told Kimbo this. I know some people do it, but I don't recommend it. I recommend showing your face because people want to see who the photographer is behind the scenes. So it's just a way of initially connecting with them. This is cute.
Aw, she is cute.
This is a beautiful shot. I love that. You're using flash, right? I see it's well lit. I like it.
Aw. Oh, baby.
It's cute. I love the setup. I like that. Elf on the Shelf, a Christmas tradition.
Man, my stepson, Adrian's son, he wanted that so bad.
So this is I don't know, I'm not sure what type of shoot. Maybe just some portraits. Okay. Photographer in training. I couldn't have picked a more beautiful fall. Okay, so fall morning session. Yeah, so the thing, let me see. You don't have a website yet, I'm assuming, right? Because you said you just started out. I really like these. So I'm assuming you shoot just like kids and sorry, I can't see the thing. Okay, she said my grandbaby. So just first impression, Charlotte, I think this work is strong, like really strong. The kids. I love the setup. I'm assuming you did the setup. It looks great. And I'm real big on leaning in like on your strengths. So I think you should focus on this. I don't know exactly what type of photography you want to do, but this looks really good. I'm not saying the rest looks bad. It just stands out to me.
The color pop too.
Yeah. Now, I think this is just honest feedback, just trying to help you. I think you could pose her a little bit better on this. What do you think, Kimmo?
Mm-hmm.
And posing is tough. Don't get me wrong. I still struggle with it. It's probably the hardest thing with photography, but it's you want people to look natural and comfortable. I just think she looks a little bit tight. What do you think, Kimmo? Like in this area right here. So just, work on your posing. I have a video about that. And that's me just critiquing, just trying to nitpick and critique something. Now I'm real big on the cropping, like the feet out and arms and stuff like that. Like I try to stay away from it. Like this has a lot of negative space up here, right? But the crop is on the foot. When personally, I would just come down a little bit. What do you think, Kimbo? Just to get that space, that correct spacing at the bottom of the shot. But I do like what you're doing here with the composition and, trying something different besides the typical zoomed in middle shot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to take too long, but I would, I like your work. Keep doing what you're doing. I really like the kids. Try to get your website up and running. I know you asked me some questions on that. Try to get your website up and running, the profile picture, and continue to market yourself. It seems like you post a lot. So great job with that. And just keep shooting and keep learning.
Mm-hmm.
But thanks for letting us review your work. And hopefully it was helpful. She said, I don't know anything about posing. Yeah, I mean, posing, once again, like I know some photographers that offer it as a paid course that I haven't personally took the course, but from the reviews are great. Like what's her name? Caitlin James, but I don't know if she poses. I think it's just engagements, but I would say look for some education and learn from YouTube. I learned a lot from YouTube, and I have a book. If I have that book, I could show you. It'll help.
Oh yeah.
That kind of helped me with posing. Let's see if I have it.
Lexi. Our little Lexi is trying to go outside.
So this book right here is called The Photographer's Guide to Posing: Techniques to Flatter Everyone. You can get this from Amazon. So I'll link this in the description once we get off the live because it's not in there now. But man, it really breaks down posing. Like it just really breaks it down. Posing is a skill that just takes a lot of time and education to learn it. So I highly recommend this book. It's cheap.
Trial and error, you're gonna find that.
Yeah.
Because we still struggle with that to the T. I mean, there's times where we want to do certain poses, and we get there and we're like, crap, she's too tall, he's too short, or whatever it is, So don't beat yourself up about it. Also too, look on Pinterest. There's a couple of different things on there, cheat sheets on certain things. And you were the one too that was asking about the pricing. They also give a couple suggestions. Just to throw it out there, Pinterest is nice.
Yeah, Kimberly got me on Pinterest. I'm like, man, I've been tripping.
I still
not looking at
all the time.
Yeah. Charlotte says she turned her garage into a studio per one of your YouTube videos. That's dope.
Awesome. Yeah.
I like to hear that. Justin said the young lady in red earrings is his wife. This was an older comment.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna have to go back and look at your stuff.
Sky said, are you ready to help young photographers? I'm always ready to help. That's why I make the videos, to help, educate. And if you ever need any more deeper advice or anything, you could always message me. Charlotte said you all make a great team.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Plus Media HQ. Is that on Instagram? Let's look on Instagram. Let's see.
Yes. Freaking this is your wife? Are you kidding me? She's gorgeous.
I was like, what are you screaming for?
Sorry. I just went and looked.
Okay, Plus Media Instagram. We're gonna review his on Instagram. Can you spell it out for me?
What was it again? Sorry.
It's in the Plus Media Instagram.
Okay. It says, where did it go? Hold on. Oh man,
I need a new moderator.
I'm sorry. I was on the other one.
It's plusmedia.hq. I got it.
I'm sorry.
So plus
Oh, what's not showing up right there? Oh,
media
I wasn't scrolling far enough. Sorry.
Q. Found it. So is this the right profile? Just want to make sure. If you could just let us know. Okay. Justin said thank you. No problem, bro. Love your work, man. Keep it up. So this is, Kimbo, you can check in the comments and just make sure.
Yeah.
Plus Media HQ. So first impressions, okay, you have your location, lifestyle, portrait, event photographer, DM, or email us. I like that. So once again, location, what you do, how can I get in touch? Right? So I like that. Now, once again, like I was saying, I recommend having a picture of yourself. Now, that's just my personal preference. I just feel like clients need to see your face. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion. But, you know, everybody's different. So let's check out your work. Follow you. Oh, did I miss something up? Okay. This is dope. That's sick.
That's dope.
Dope. Model.
Pretty girl. Yep.
Yeah. I like the composition and how you framed it with the wings. Me personally, once again, it's just my opinion. And I don't know how it looked outside of that. I would have went wider to show the full wings, but that's just how I would have shot it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know your reasoning behind why you shot it like that. And maybe you weren't going for that look. So, you know, it's still a dope shot for sure. This is cool.
Ooh, I love that bottom one.
Rebel. Okay. That's cool, bro.
That one right there, her on the wall. Click on that one. Nope. Well, that one's pretty too, but no.
I like this shot a lot. And once again, I'm just critiquing and giving you my honest opinion. I would have shot it a little bit wider. I just feel like the crop is a little bit tight. And that's just like nitpicking. You know what I'm saying, Kimbo?
Yep.
I just think the crop is a little tight. And once again, my shots ain't perfect. And you could be shooting like that intentionally, you know? So that's just how I would have shot it. A lot of cool stuff for sure.
I would say I don't see any hash. Oh, okay, there's some hashtags. I was gonna say I didn't see any.
Oh, yeah. And I wanted to tell y'all something. I can't go through every single one, but the captions are huge. Like, that's your opportunity to connect with your audience and the people that you're trying to attract. Like, and it's really hard. Kimmel knows like how I feel about captions. It can take a lot of time to put like a good caption. And I think that's why a lot of people resort to just quotes and different things like that. But don't overlook the power of a caption and like having something that connects with that potential client that you want to reach, educating them through your captions, giving that call to action in your caption. Make sure you check out my website if you're interested in booking. Like, the captions are very powerful, and hashtags for sure. Just looking through some more. This is cool. This is moody. And see, for the hashtags, I would put location-based hashtags. So put where you're from and put photographer, because you're going to show up locally when people are looking for a photographer. So I only put stuff that's related to the post, and I like to put locations and things like that. That's going to help me get found where people are searching. You know what I'm saying? Like, hashtags are so powerful, like super powerful. This is dope.
Even like he's saying locations, but also too
I like this shot.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Parks or anything like that too. Put that in there.
Yeah, she's talking about the location, how you can add the location. Once again, your photos will show up in that location. If they get a high amount of engagement, they'll be at the top posts for that location. So, Okay, so let me see again what you shoot. I like your work though. You said lifestyle portrait event. Okay, so I was just making sure like you're shooting those things. You know how some people say they shoot something?
Click on that middle one right there. Yep, that one.
That's sick.
Let's go over. They have 3 different ones on that one. That one's sick. I like that one a lot. Okay.
Those are dope.
No,
That all black is fire.
taking my words.
I like what you're doing, bro. I don't see you have a website. Get that website up. I like your work. Keep doing what you're doing. Take those tips that we think about those tips that we gave you and keep it up. Appreciate you for letting us check out your work. And yeah, let's see what we got. Okay, he said I need a water lens. You know what, bro? I need a water lens too. But I ain't trying to buy one for sure. I think the widest, well, I have the 16 millimeter now. But that's for my Sony A6400. So I've been using that to film, and I use it as I just used it on this last wedding we shot, and that lens is pretty wide. But then again, it's a crop sensor. Nothing against crop sensors, but I need some full frame. Yeah, I want that Tamron 17 to 28.
Zoe just went in and out of your room.
Okay, so we're gonna review Sky profile, and then we're gonna head out, y'all. Okay, so he's on IG. Is it Sky 788?
You play saxophone? That's bad.
Sky 778.
SS is my favorite instrument, by the way.
Is it 778?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Oh, that's not it. Sky 788. Oh,
my bad.
Sorry.
We're dyslexic. There you go.
That's it.
I think so.
Okay, so Sky 778. Once again, bro, thank you just for having the courage to put yourself out there and stuff. And like I said, make sure y'all following these people and showing some love.
How y'all's work is so different. See, this is like art.
Yeah.
Like all these are arts.
And that's why I wanted to do this too, just to see how different like all of us are and how we shoot. It's so cool to just see how you would do something versus how I would do it. You know what I'm saying? Plus D Bailey said he only has a 50 millimeter and 85 since I switched to Sony. Yeah, I love that 85. That's my favorite lens. Yeah, those lenses can get pricey, man. Okay, so we're gonna review Sky, and that's gonna wrap up this. We've been going for 2 hours strong just for y'all, just because we want to vibe with y'all, hang out, talk about the New Year's and help each other out. So your profile header, we got artist and Nikon D5 600 plus D750, D7 100, D8 10. So for this, I would put your location. I don't know if you're a business though, so I don't know if you just shoot for fun or you're a business. Pay attention in the comments for that, Kimbo. But if you are, I would put your location, put the type of photography you do, maybe a slogan, a business slogan, what your brand is about, and link. I don't know if you have a website, but link your website or just put your email, letting people know where they can contact you. That's so important, y'all. Mm-hmm. In the profile pic, I personally, it looks like a cell phone pic to me. What about you, Kimbo?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I, once again, like, branding, and this is just me trying to help you. That this is the initial impression that your clients get. Personally, if I'm a client, and that's gonna hurt your brand to me. If I see that you have a cell phone pic or it's just not good at all, the quality wise, because I feel like as a professional, you need to present yourself as a professional. Y'all get what I'm trying to say?
Pictures need to match also. It all goes back to branding, yes, but the profile pic should match your pictures.
Yeah. Okay, so right off the bat, bro, this is dope. I love that black and white. Yeah. The shadows and the contrast. I don't see a caption or a hashtag, so I would definitely put some kind of caption, just connecting with your audience, or just, you don't even have to connect. You can educate through the caption. You can educate, connect, try to pull emotion from people, storytell tell stories in your caption. Talk about the shoot, how it went, why you took the shot this way. It's so much you can talk about in the caption. So that's just a couple ideas. And I would definitely put hashtags too. See, this has 3 likes, which is BS because this is a great photo. But it would get more likes if you put hashtags. So definitely put those hashtags that are related. You could put like portrait photography. Let me show y'all for reference.
Stop, Lex.
I'm gonna show you my profile, and this is just my Adrian Lard profile. I'm gonna show you how serious I am about hashtags. Kimbo knows. Okay, so this shot right here. You see, I put a little something. Like this is just I just play around on this and post little stuff. But you see all these hashtags? Style, bridal portrait, style shoot, moody bride, moody portraits, off-camera flash lighting, Godox 8400 Pro. Like you want to be specific about these and put as many as you can. And it's going to help your stuff get found and potentially get more engagement. Because the people, you can have the dopest work, but if can't nobody find it, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's a big deal. And I do it every single post. Like, you'll see all the hashtags I put. College Station photographer. So I'm doing that intentionally to get found and be in that area when people are searching for a College Station photographer, which is where I'm from. And I also put the location where I shot at to help me get found in that location. This is all intentional, right? So going on, this is cool.
Super cool. I like that one.
I like that. See, that's just, it's so different. Like, I like it. It's not focused on the face, you know, just his movement. It's different. I like that. Once again, you know, just caption, hashtags. Great work. Pretty subject. You want to point in? You see anything? Your black and white is cool. Man, this is a powerful shot. Powerful shot.
Same guy.
I think so. You do some stuff. What are these events? Come on, you could look at the comments too. I don't know if you seeing stuff back. Looks like is that some kind of event? That's cool. So good work, bro. Like I said, I would just focus on those little things. But your work looks good. Like now it's just a matter of like getting that in front of the right people and making sure you position yourself in front of those people by making sure you put hashtags, your location, connecting with your audience through your captions, you know, and you should be on your way. All right, y'all. So we are going to wrap this up. I appreciate y'all for all stopping by. Why are you laughing?
These dogs are going crazy. I'm sorry.
I appreciate y'all for all stopping by just to chat with us. I appreciate y'all for supporting my channel. My channel has been growing a lot, and it wouldn't grow without y'all. So I truly appreciate it. I hope that y'all all have a great 2021. I hope that y'all are having a great time, spending time with your families. And I wish you all a happy holidays, a happy new year. And we had a great time chatting with y'all. Anything you want to say to close this, Kimbo?
If you go out for New Year's, be safe, be responsible. Do not drink and drive. That's what I have to say. No, for real, don't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody stay positive. Remember, we're all in this together, and feel free to reach out to, I mean, even me. I mean, y'all can message me. I probably won't be as helpful with some of the things as Adrian, but I will love to give any personal advice as well. Hit us up.
All right. All right. So we will see y'all in the next video. That should be coming out early next week. So once again, thanks for watching. Hope y'all have a great night. Peace.
Peace.